Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my channel is the go-to place for all things real. Today I'm going to be talking about how to deal with your baby's father and his family when they are not around to help. I recently filmed a video about how to deal with an absent parent and trying to co-parent. This video is specifically going to talk about how to deal with the lack of family dynamic from that side of the family. I tend to notice that in a lot of single parent relationships, when the father is absent, the father's relatives are also absent. So it's like your child grows up knowing his mom and grandfather and grandmother and the aunts and the uncles and the cousins on mom's side of the family, but then they don't really know dad's side of the family. And it's like sometimes when the father and the mother don't work out, they turn their family against the mother. And vice versa, you know, if the mother and father don't work out, sometimes the mom will go and bash the dad, and now everyone in the family hates the father. They're like totally against him being present. It kind of happens on both sides, you know. There's a story being told from the dad's perspective to make him look like he's trying to do everything he can, even though he may not. So he might be saying things like, she's trying to keep my kids away from me. She's controlling. She's mad because I don't want her anymore, and she's making it impossible for me to see my kids. That's the story that he might be telling. And on the other side of it, you've already told your story that, well, he and I didn't work out. I don't want anything to do with him romantically. He's not helping me with the kids. I'm contemplating putting him on child support, or he's already on child support. He's evading child support, blah, blah, blah. So it kind of makes a divide between both families. And I think that with those discussions that happen offline while we're not with the person, it can cause division between the families. I do think it's unfortunate when the father of, their children don't step up. But, you have a father that has a mother that is very present in the life and basically was in a similar situation. To be clear, history repeats itself. So it's like, in my situation specifically, my ex's mother was a single mother with 4 kids, including my baby's father. And, she did what she could as a mother, and that's great. But when me and her son did not work out, I expected more from her. I expected her to step up as a grandmother and be there. And when she didn't, it made me not only have resentment and frustration towards him, but it also made me have resentment and frustration towards her for a while. And then I had to realize that the responsibility to parent our kid was really not on her. It was really on my son's dad. And if he didn't want to do that, then his family may not feel obligated to. Now, me personally, and just knowing what I went through, knowing the type of woman that I am, I don't foresee myself being that kind of woman. If my son had a baby with a woman and it didn't work out, at the end of the day, that's my grandbaby. So I don't think I would act that way. Now, as I explained, there were circumstances maybe she couldn't. But the thing is, it can hurt the child in the future when they grow up and they're asking about their dad. They're asking about their grandma. They're asking about their history, where they came from. There's a whole history on the other side that I can't tell him because I don't know. I'm not in relationship with those people by choice of both of us. I made the choice that I'm not going to extend myself anymore when I'm getting excuses. I've been stood up so many times by them that I just don't have a desire to pursue that relationship. In fact, it seemed like a lot of times when they tried to reach out, it was really only for their own benefit. Like, I put my son's father on child support after we didn't work out, and every conversation with the mom is like around, can I take him off child support so he can get back on his feet, so he can get a new job, so he can get his license unsuspended, etc. But it's never about, hey, How are y'all doing? Does Josiah need anything? Can we spend time with Josiah? We miss Josiah. It's really about her son. And it's like, to me, that's toxic. And to me, I don't want to be involved with people that do that. And I'm not going to go out of my way to make it convenient. It's not a spiteful thing, you guys. Like, I know some people watch my older video and they think I'm angry and I am cultivating hate and I am telling y'all to just make your baby daddy's life a living hell. And that is not the point of those videos. The point of those videos that I did were to just tell you guys that your life does not have to revolve around that decision with that man anymore. If y'all don't work out, y'all can co-parent, y'all can live your best lives separately. It is not to say that you can't work together, but it is to say that if y'all won't work together because he is refusing to cooperate, then do what's best for you. I am not sorry for that. I'm not apologizing for it, because at the end of the day, you got to raise your kid. You're the custodial parent. You're the one that has to make the ends meet for 2 people or 3 people or 4 or however many kids you have. And he is living like he doesn't have any kids. So you have to do what's best for you. And if the family is absent, as sad as it is, you just have to make do with what you can control. Try to give your children male figures. Try to give your children familial experiences with people that they will enjoy their time with. You know, I'm so blessed that I was able to move on when I did, because it brought me in path with my husband. And besides my husband, I married into a very loving and supportive family. So in Mary and Desmond, I have a wonderful mother-in-law, brother-in-law, and then with my own family, I have my dad who remarried himself, and I have a stepmom, and I have stepsisters, and we have kids, and we have cousins. So Josiah is blessed to have that dynamic. And you have to kind of focus on that versus what isn't going on dad's side of the family. If y'all are going to be on the same page, if y'all are going to be mature about it, if he's going to give the effort and try to meet you halfway, if it's 60-40, if it's 70-30, but he is trying, by all means, give it. But there is no way in the hell that I'm going to tell you that he is going to give you 2% and you have to pull 98%. That's not fair to you, and it is not fair to your kid. And I'm not going to say that you should do that. Now, as always, do what works for you. But at the end of the day, if he's absent, the family may be absent too. And really, that's their choice. That's them that will grow up and have those regrets. Because I don't have to speak badly on my son's father for my son to gather his own opinion. Just like my mother didn't have to speak badly on my father, which me and my father have an awesome relationship. But when my dad left my mom and left me with my mom for that time, I had my own feelings about it without my mom putting her advice and her opinions on how she felt when they separated. So understand that your kids will form those opinions too. Don't bash your child's parent in front of them. You know, don't do that, because at the end of the day, your child will grow up and be smart enough to see what it is and what it ain't. But I hope that y'all understand what I'm saying. I love to hear your thoughts around this. If you're looking for more content like this, be sure to check out the playlist that I'm going to link below for you all. And if you have any questions, suggestions for more videos, leave them down in the comments below and I'll be happy to film it for you. I hope you all have a great day, evening, or whatever time you're watching. And thanks for watching, guys. Ladies. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I am trying to reach 10,000 subscribers, so your subscription will help me a lot. And I'm very consistent. Check out the other stuff on my channel. I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.